So here we are. Welcome to the Expert AI Trainer Fast Start series. And this e-class is going to be a little different from previous e-classes. Normally you'll see me in a studio and you'll see a camera here and you'll see one there and you'll see one there. You'll see me standing at a whiteboard and doing all sorts of things. But this time I thought I'm just going to sit down, albeit at the beautiful think tank here in Ipswich, and just talk you through this process. Now, if you're watching this fast start, it means that you have in your hand, or certainly on your device, the Expert AI Trainer directory that currently, at the time of recording, has 20 platforms that will pay experts like you to train their AI. And the purpose of this Fast Start series is just to kind of glue things together from the time that you take a look at directory. You see some of the companies, maybe you have signed up for some, maybe you haven't. But this is just to talk you through that process and also provide genuine statistics and proof that I am an example of somebody who, in many ways, life has been transformed by this new industry. Now, it's called a fast start for a reason. You need to get going on this. In fact, if you really want to be in that top 1%, there is absolutely no issue if you pause this fast start and you go and you start signing up for these platforms, because the truth of the matter is many of them are pretty tedious. But believe me when I say, if you stick at it, the rewards really will be yours. What sort of rewards are we talking about? Well, over a 41-day period, I earned over $10,000 training AI. And the purpose of this fast start is to talk to you about why I think now is the time that you really need to get after it and go with it, and also how you actually go about registering, where you go in order to be an AI trainer. This is an industry that very few people know about, and certainly very few specialists and experts know about, which I'll talk about in the next video. But believe me when I say there are more and more businesses, organizations that are being set up looking for experts to help them as they build these AI models. When I first started researching this, it was part of something called Get Paid to Train AI. And that was more of the sort of work from home side hustle, the digital nomad, someone just wanting to get a few extra bucks over a weekend or just specifically to pay for something. And it involved things like, believe it or not, folding clothes. It involved doing audio where you're able to say the difference between somebody who sounds upset, someone sounds angry. You're just teaching the AI on those sort of models. There were things where you would walk outside and you would talk to the AI, and then you'd be inside in a quieter room like this one, and then you'd be somewhere where there's lots of cars and lots of noise, just to give the AI an opportunity to, differentiate between the different sounds. But the more I dug in, I began to see this expert space where instead of being paid $15 or $25 an hour to train AI, all of a sudden it was going $75, and in my case, $150 to train AI in an area that I know a lot about. So that's what we're going to go through in this Fast Start series. But as I said, because of how lengthy it might be from the first time you put your name down to the first time you get a gig, speed is really important. That's one reason. But the other reason too, which I'll talk about in the next video, is that chances are there are many people in your industry who don't know about this. So you can sort of get your foot in the door, hence the word fast start. So we look forward to speaking to you more about this in the next video.